Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily. It's Wednesday morning. We're going to be taking you through all the trending stories in Dubai. We're talking about the weather. It's murky, but people are frying eggs on the pavement. We're also talking about the fact that you must be vaccinated in Dubai if you're a child above 12 to attend events.
Yes, I'm excited to talk about that experiment that Dubai residents got to. But other than that, we'll be talking about free PCR tests that are under talks and might soon roll out across Dubai. And the one where Dubai's Palm Jumeirah Island completed 20 years since construction.
But before we get into it all, major drama on the internet last night, yesterday.
Gosh, there was...
Yeah, massive.
Yeah, quite an outage
if
the
you
world
will.
faced, yes.
Did you notice, by the way?
I noticed it with Instagram, and then I went on Twitter because, anytime there's anything that's down, you just go on Twitter and check.
Yeah.
And there was no updates on it. Like, no one said their Instagram was down, but I saw people were complaining about other websites. So, yeah, this morning we found out that.
Yeah, and it wasn't just, usually if it's just like Instagram and then it's Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp's problem.
Yeah.
And everyone talks about it, but in this case, it was actually a major drama with some of like the world's leading, let's say, news and government websites.
Yeah.
And it just shows you how kind of delicate the internet infrastructure can be. But what went down, the bigger ones, CNN, PayPal, Spotify.
Amazon, New York Times.
Amazon was down. People must have been crazy.
Oh God, imagine like just when you're about to pay and the site goes down, or like something goes wrong during the transactions. I would panic. I would freak out. I would lose it. I would pass out.
Especially because if you're like me, I'm like 3 hours internet shopping, and I'm like putting things in the cart, taking things out, putting things in, humming and hawing, and then if you're about to make it.
Oh, imagine losing everything in your shopping cart, because sometimes that one product that you end up finding by chance, you don't find it. Yeah.
Best one.
Ugh. And I've had like so many issues recently with paying online.
Okay.
I just, if I face another outage during transaction period.
Tell us your biggest issue recently when buying online.
No, just like one of the food apps I was paying, they charged me thrice for the same amount. I'm like, no, just don't take my money, stop it. Yeah.
But you have, so with Amazon, because we actually were chatting about Amazon yesterday, I've had really, there's a lot to be said about the company itself. However, customer service-wise,
amazing,
on point. I remember I had like a situation with a Kindle, like if I had 3 different Kindles because they kept on breaking.
Yeah.
My fault or the tech's fault, not quite sure, but I complained enough that I got a new one.
Yeah.
Twice.
I love Amazon, like their customer service. Anytime I've had issues with any of my products or late deliveries or damaged goods, they have replaced or refunded. Like I absolutely love customer care. Yeah. Amazon customer care.
But I find in general, a lot of and I know you've had a different experience recently, but the food apps here, and tell us your thoughts, your opinions.
Yeah.
Because I think it's totally dependent on the individual, because if you have one bad experience, that leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
But I've had really good experiences with food apps here. I think they're quite good at like reimbursing you. There's one that I get my lunch on every day, and
you want to give a shout out?
Well,
no.
Well, I'll tell the story first. Is that like they can be late, and there's teething issues, I think, in the company, because they're providing quite a good service, and there's definitely teething issues. But whenever they're late, I'm always onto them. Like there's a specific time slot, and we're on the 42nd floor, so getting down at lunch hour, it's quite painful. And
okay.
And they'll always reimburse you the full amount. I just get a free lunch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me which app you're using after this show then?
Well, yeah, it works out quite well. Cheap lunches.
I mean, it's little things like this that just make your day. A free lunch, free dinner. Free stuff in general.
Love free stuff.
Everybody loves free stuff.
Yeah, true.
But what I've learned is nothing in life is free.
But actually, got you a surprise. It's in the office.
Nothing in life is free.
No, sometimes things are genuinely free. I disagree with that.
Well, I think I come from a place where we work in media, and sometimes people, it's like...
Oh, I mean, Yeah, there, but sometimes I don't know, like things just people do it from the goodness of their heart.
True.
Like I did for you this morning.
I
And
look
you'll
forward
see.
to that. Thanks, Simran.
Of course.
We digress.
We digress. Moving on.
Moving on. Our top story today, one that I think parents will be particularly interested in. Children must be vaccinated to attend events in Dubai. So first of all, an update on last night's press briefing. It's Wednesday morning, so that means on Tuesday nights, the UAE government gives us all of the latest updates on COVID-19 in the UAE. First of all, congratulations. The UAE has reached 84.66% vaccination rate of all eligible groups. That's 16 years plus. That's amazing. We're world leading at this point. In addition to that, they have vaccinated 95% of people over 60. That's 95% of people over 60 in the UAE are vaccinated. So cool. That is the priority group. And also in the update, they zoned in on the fact of specialized hospitals have played a major role in our campaign against the virus. And if you want more updates on that, you can get it all on NCMA Twitter. They said that, talking about vaccinations, they said that attending events, exhibitions is limited to vaccinated individuals and participants in clinical trials only. So if you want to attend events in Dubai, now this is information we already had, by the way, so I'm sure you're aware of it. If you want to attend an event, you have to provide a negative PCR test no older than 48 hours and also follow all the precautionary measures such as wearing your masks and social distancing. So like I said, this is information we already had. Now, a question posed to Dubai Media Office, this is separate to the NCMA update by Kalish Times, to find out if children could attend events. They responded and said it's the same rules, goes for everyone. What they said was, according to the latest announcements by Dubai Supreme Committee of Crisis and Disaster Management in May, individuals can attend social gatherings only if they've been fully vaccinated, this is the information we have, and have completed 2 weeks after the second doses. This includes children above 12. So as you're aware, Pfizer vaccine is allowed to roll out for kids between 12 and 15. They're giving it out in some schools. So if you want to get it for kids now, so basically that means, it doesn't mean restaurants, it doesn't mean cafes because they're not checking anyone for those, but any large events that they're going to check if you're vaccinated at, the same rules apply for all children, so all children above 12.
Oh, that is a lot of PCR tests.
Yeah, it is large. Like I said, they're trying to get all eligible people vaccinated by the end of the year. But like I said, that wasn't on the official NCMA update last night. That was via Dubai Media Office from Kalish Times. But I think it's one that parents might be interested in when we're looking at travel rules. It doesn't affect it now, but it potentially could. So it's just an interesting update because I sometimes feel that these rules happen one by one. So it's not going to be a blanket, all kids above 12 need to be vaccinated tomorrow, but it could be like, first you need to be vaccinated to attend events, then you need to be vaccinated to travel, and so on and so forth. So we'll see, but that's what we have right now.
But it's great, like at least some percentage has already been covered, and now you're just, trying to get those who are really, stuck, and just, pull them into getting the vaccination. You have to give out that incentive. But yeah, I mean, there are 100%. Even vaccinated people have to get so many PCR tests, and unvaccinated people. So PCR tests have become like that essential financial thing that all residents and people around the world are facing right now, getting those screenings and getting the negative COVID results if you want to attend events, if you want to attend concerts, weddings, personal, whether it's a personal or business and all of that. So there are so many of those rolling out. But now with all of that PCR tests and all of residents having to face all of that, talks of free PCR tests across the UAE are underway. Now, a member of the Federal National Council, FNC, proposed the possibility of more free COVID-19 PCR tests, which health insurance entities could introduce to save residents from shelling out big sums on routine screenings. Now, during the FNC session, Hamad Ahmed Rahumi, an FNC member from Dubai, who is also the Deputy Speaker of the Council, raised the concern about financial burdens of regular screenings and the rollout of health insurance coverage for COVID-19 to Abdul Rahman and Al-Owais. The Minister of Health and Prevention and the Minister of Health and Prevention and State of Federal National Council Affairs. The session concluded on a positive note where it was confirmed that the ministry is in fact looking into proposals that ease COVID-19 expenditures for residents. So with all of those updates, it is like there in the horizon that we might just have like COVID-19 PCR tests, like seeing the prices of that either drop or have centers where they do provide free screenings. So hopefully that rolls out soon.
Amazing.
That is amazing because
it's a cost if you're, if you have to get it done for work or whatever purposes. If you're going to Abu Dhabi for work, it adds up. So
it does add up, and I think if you work in the government sector, there you need to go for regular screenings, and even those vaccinated, unvaccinated, like you have to go. Like it's become a part of life now. Like every 2 weeks, getting those screenings. So this I feel like will help out just so much, reducing the cost, or either introducing centers that have these free screenings for residents and tourists and all of that.
So interesting to see how vaccinations have evolved, or COVID tests have evolved in the last year and a half. Like how much was it at the very, very beginning?
I think around 300 dirhams.
Poof.
Yeah.
And it's literally dropped and dropped and dropped, and that's all thanks to the authorities here. And then what with Seha, you can get it. What is it?
80 dirhams.
80.
80.
I think standard in Dubai would be about 150 at the moment. And then just in terms of how quick you can get your results, the turnaround is less than 24 hours in some cases, and they'll tell you that. So depending on where you go, obviously the prick tests are super convenient. You can get your results there and then. That obviously doesn't tell you if you have COVID, but it tells you if you have a virus in your blood, and then you go and get the other check. But amazing.
That is a DPI, right? If you want to go from one emirate to another. So, and that's also in the results come in within 15 minutes.
Less even,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got my DPI test done for one of the screenings, and literally like before 15 minutes, they gave the results.
So good.
Yeah.
Let's move on. It's not the day for it because it's cloudy, stormy, chances of rain.
Chances of rain are very less, I feel, but it's just not
very less.
pleasant.
We have to talk about it. If it's cloudy, we have to talk about the rain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm joking. Okay, chances of rain are slim. However, the weather at the moment is very interesting. It's super hot. It's that time of the year when you leave your car, when you leave your home, your glasses, your watches, your phone, they fog up. The humidity is through the roof. And right now, I don't know about you, but for me, it feels like we're bang in the middle of August. Like is it just because it's the start of the summer? Or is it really, really hot at the moment?
The heat waves have rolled in. It's June 7th was the starting date. And I think we're right in the middle of it right now. Like there's no going back.
But I don't know. I think we're like in the last few days, temperatures across the UAE have hit over 51 in some emirates. So far, the highest in the year was in Al Ain and Swayhan, when it reached 51.8%, 51.8 degrees Celsius. It's not going to be like this the whole summer. Surely, it's like sometimes in the winter it gets really cold and there's loads of snow, and then it goes back to normal. Like it's not going to be like this.
But I mean, it's gonna peak more, right? Like we're just in the beginning of summer. It will peak eventually.
Of course, but I just want to be an optimist and believe that whatever is happening right now is not going to last.
But I mean, the UAE is rolling out so many cloud seeding initiatives and programs. So we might just see, like in the middle of summer, those random rainy days. Like today, it's so pleasant. It's quite random to see the sun hidden behind the clouds that are pretty much non-existent during summer. You don't see clouds in the summer.
Yeah, it's a weird June morning. But what was taking over the internet yesterday was what happens when the weather gets this hot. People go outside and they video themselves frying eggs on pavements. It happens every single year. But yesterday's one I thought was really interesting. It was done by a girl on Instagram who shared the video with us, Shireen X Khan X. Thank you for sharing your video. But she really went to town. It nearly looks like she made an omelette.
Yeah, it does. I thought it was an omelette. I thought it was like a full-on breakfast with tomatoes and stuff. We should be doing this. We should be doing these experiments.
I need to call, what's the word? Bogus on this one.
Bogus? Really? You can't make a full-fledged omelette in the Dubai summer heat?
No.
No?
Can you?
So?
Have you done it?
Can we try?
We can 100% try it.
Should we try and do some myth busting?
Yeah, we can go out. So, I believe what happens is, first of all, do you think this happened, Ali, Simran?
I mean, yeah, I think it's possible.
It's a nice looking breakfast.
Might take an hour, 2 hours.
Judging by the egg and how it's cooked, I'm guessing it's because of the sun.
Yeah.
If it was the gas, then it would have been, properly good. But this is like sort of halfway
Interesting.
good. Egg.
Yeah, it looks sun cooked.
There's a bit of still the white yolk
Yeah.
still there.
Oh, I thought it had formed an omelette, but actually it's.
Oh, some parts of it are still raw.
Yes.
Interesting. I think you guys can see the video beside us. Instagram, if you want to see the full thing, get onto Facebook or YouTube, where you can get a look at the full production.
That is an egg cooking on the Dubai streets because we are cooking because it's so hot outside. It's very sweaty. It's very humid. Humidity high.
I feel so sorry for the animals that are roaming around. I think cats sleep until nighttime, but still, like, for if any of them just start walking around, their paws, they must really burn and hurt. Like, the pavements are hot.
That's so true. I'm sure they're just looking for all of the shade possible.
Yeah.
They know when the heat is coming, so
okay.
they're probably hiding during the day and then during the night.
Yeah, they have instincts.
I did my first 6 a.m. dog walk this week, like getting up really early because their paws are too hot, so we can't walk her after 9 a.m.
That sounds
Goose, my
so
doggy.
tragic. Getting up at 6 a.m. But good cause, for good cause.
What do you mean? I wake up at 5 a.m.
But you do it out of choice.
Yes. Okay.
And do get up at 5 a.m. and do what?
Good question.
Routine.
Okay, wow.
Which is, hyping myself up for the day.
Should start that next year.
Next year. Not just starting that tomorrow, maybe another week.
2022 resolutions. But moving on, the one where Dubai's Palm Jumeirah Island completes 20 years since construction. So one of the most sought after addresses in the world, the man-made Palm Jumeirah Island has completed 20 long years since its construction back in 2001. The tree-shaped landmark was Nakhil's first shot at an offshore development and is now home to nearly 80,000 people. And initially when they first made it and they did interviews, they're like they are expecting to see 300,000 people take up the palm, take up residency and work there, and they want to see the whole traffic there come up to 300,000 people, but it's 80,000 right now, and it's just upward from here. But Ali Mansour, chief executive of Palm Jebel Ali, spoke to CNN on the ambitious project and added how he looks at the island like a tourist who came to Dubai for the very first time. And CNN shared the video of the impressive man-made island, and tweets were all praise for Dubai, always defying expectations. And the video also gives a shout out to the view at the Palm, which is a newly constructed 360-degree observation deck on the island. And seeing, if you go to the Views Instagram page and if you see TikToks and reels made on it, it is so mesmerizing, the view from there. The view. Anyway, so like all the fronds, and it's so symmetrical, the island. It's
very
pleasing.
Popular spot for people to go and take their Instagram videos.
Oh yeah. I was looking up pictures yesterday of the Palm, and some come out so majestic. Like, I don't know this. What movie is it? The Atlantis? I don't know, with the guy, the fisher guy who's also a superhero. Aquaman. Yes.
It's Aquaman.
It is Aquaman.
She got it.
What was the actor? Yeah.
But I got it. Did you say it?
Oh, he said it actually.
He said it? Okay, Aquaman.
It's okay. It's fine.
Got there at the same time.
You tell your story, Simran.
It just looks like, like his palace could be there, or his headquarters. I don't know, it just looks like a shot out of the movies. So nice.
I do love it. A villa there sold for like 70 million this week on the Palm.
70 million?
So I would love to live there if they're trying to get up to that 300,000 people. I just need some money.
David Beckham lives there.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, we are sure about
so
that.
I heard he has a property in Dubai, but I've never seen him here. It was one of the celebrities that I heard bought something here, but I've never seen a side of him or Victoria, and I'm very in tune to these things. So I don't know.
Maybe they come in their secret helicopter, chill here for a bit, enjoy, and then...
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
All of the privacy.
Wow.
My Beckham
privacy.
mansion pad.
If you had that mansion, would you want the privacy? Would you want to show it off like there's no tomorrow?
Privacy.
Privacy. Yeah.
Why? What would you do if you had it?
I would be like Instagramming the life out of it. There wouldn't be one corner of the house that wouldn't be up on my Instagram or Snapchat or somewhere.
When you do that, people are. What if I don't know. I just think about safety concerns. Remember?
Yeah. But if you earned it, flaunt it. I don't know. Like it's cool. You do you. If you don't want to flaunt it, don't flaunt it.
Yeah, exactly. Kim Kardashian stopped flaunting hers after that Paris robbery.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
Learn their lesson. Don't flaunt because you're gonna get robbed.
Okay, that's
Probably
a
not
very
in life,
sensitive thing. What happened was horribly tragic. I cried every second watching that episode. Like I can't imagine what she went through during that.
I wasn't laughing. I'm just saying genuinely, if you flaunt a lavish life on social media, I'm not saying that's what should have happened, but it's what did happen.
But yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
But whatever.
There's pros and cons for either side. Anyway, back to the palm.
Fun fact though about the palm. So the amount of rock and sand used to build the island could form a 2-meter wide wall that would circle the globe 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty epic.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah.
No wonder it took from 2001 to now.
They started construction in 2001, but I think the completion. 1 second. Since construction, yes. No, but it's 20 years since construction.
Okay. So it did take them that long to do all of this. Yeah.
Moving on.
No, well, when was construction completed? When was the palm opened?
Yeah. Hold on.
We just confused them.
Well, I think we're all a bit shook at this moment in time.
Yeah, that fact from Simran just confused us.
Okay, construction of the Palm Jumeirah Island began in June 2001, and developers announced the handover of the first residential units in 2006.
That's not many years to build the amount of concrete that went around the globe 3 times.
Wow.
That's amazing.
5 years.
There you go, Wikipedia from us to you.
Wikipedia news right here.
Definite facts. On that note, goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Stay safe. Wash your hands. Bye-bye.
And bye from Ali.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.